Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. Pitching in our game today, Louis Varland. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And here is Zach McKinstry.
The right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
And the right-hander deals.
2-1.
And that's through there for a strike. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And here it comes. Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton makes the grab, one away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Kepler hustles it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. That's in there. 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. The Twins coming up, no score. Back at Target Field, and on the mound in this one, Will Vest. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
And now, number 47.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
This is Willie Castro. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's Donovan Solano. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the righty deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Way high. Carlos Correa waiting for a turn at the plate. Three and 2 now. And that's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 on, 1 out. And now here is Carlos Correa. And a foul ball. Castro at second. Solano over at first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a 3-2. Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. 1 runs in, heading for the plate. Baez with a relay home, safe at the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One out. Runner at second. And now for the Twins, Max Kepler. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Bounce to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 6. The second baseman.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Byron Buxton.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering misses. 2-2. Righty delivers, and it's filled up. Byron Buxton waits on deck. And he deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in for the third out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota, and now it's Jonathan Scope.
The third baseman, number 7.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. Kepler going back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
So up next, Matt Vierling. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Three-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's ripped. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at second here with 2 away. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Eric Haas up next for the Tigers. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Detroit, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
2-2 now. Hammered, base hit. So man aboard. And next for Minnesota, Christian Vasquez.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Vasquez at second with nobody out. Taylor checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Now
back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the DH, number 47. Led off the game with a strikeout. Man at second. Fly ball down the line. Carpenter settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Willie Castro.
So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Runner leads away at second.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Out to short, Baez. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. It's now 3-0. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that one off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Castro sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 1 so far. Liner, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Line drive, base hit right field. McKinstry around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 2-run game.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second with 1 away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Left-hand batter waits. Lifted in the air, right field. Kepler on his way over. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's Javier Baez. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Donovan Solano. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now batting Max Kepler. Grounded out his first time up. Now one missed. And he walked him.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fires over to first. That's the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Number 7, Jonathan Schoop.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 8,
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Veerling having a lot more success on the road this season. Kicks and deals. And that one is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The wind and the pitch. Cabrera tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 1. New pitcher now, Jason Foley.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Back at Target Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
Here's a 2-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Out to center. Veerling under this one. And there's one down.
The batter, the catcher.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. The 1-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael A. Taylor, the next Twin up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. At the belt and fires. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Shreve getting loose for A.J. Hinch. On the ground right side. On to first. Inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and the score stays 3-1. Back in Minnesota, here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. And a pitch. That one down the line. Gathers and throws to first. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one to first. Solano over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long